Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't know if you guys have seen this car. I think we've done a video on it where I was doing brake, but now I'm gonna go ahead again and do brakes. We're gonna do the rear brake, rotors and pad, and front pads. The disc is fine, so we're just changing the pads. All right, so let's go and start the process. Also, a lot of you guys who watch my channel have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below, put notification bell on so you don't miss any of my video. Without further ado, let's car start it. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the rear first because there's more work to do in the rear. So since I'm gonna disassemble the parking brake, I'm gonna install these guys on both sides. Okay, all right, that's one. Let's go on the other side. All right, that's two. Let me set up my jack. All right, jack is set up. Really want to get my hands too dirty. I'm just gonna put some gloves on. All right guys, so all I'm doing, I'm gonna loosen up these tires. We have to disengage the parking brake. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit this guy twice. Okay, so you can tell the parking brake is engaged. So what we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna hit the brake. All right, so it is released. Okay, that's good. So that's what we want. Now I'm gonna turn off the engine. Oh, sorry guys. So if I release, it should be fine. Okay, so as you can tell, if I turn it on again, see the parking brake is disengaged. That's perfect. That's what we're going to do. Let's turn this guy off now. Okay, now let's go to work. Okay guys, now the parking brake is disengaged. Let's raise the car first. Okay, car is up. Now it's time to take out the tire again. All right, we got the tire. Let's take it out. Here we go. It's out. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna disconnect the parking brake. You just press this clip here and then it comes off. Let's push it to the side for now. We gotta take these two bolts out right here. I think they're 12, maybe 14, but let's take them out. All right guys, those guys are 14. We're gonna take them out. I need an extension. Let's try with this guy instead. Oh, wait, I think I'm tying it. Let me go back the other way. Okay, there we go. I was tying it. Let's do the bottom one. Oh, I need something else to hold the bottom one. All right, it's a 17. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put the 17 right on the tire like that, and then I'm gonna try to get this to loosen. All right, I got it. All right, let's do the same thing with the top. All right, got it. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this guy. Okay, I got it. See, this guy is off, guys. So for now, we're gonna just leave it right here. I'm gonna take out the pad to show you guys. Oh, look at that, guys. Definitely needed new brake pads. Definitely. This is the front. Check out the rear one. Look, there's not much left. You could see it's pretty much done. All right, perfect timing. Guys, now we got to take out this bracket here. This is a 17. Let me grab my 17. All right, guys, so let's I might need my breaker bar, guys. All right, got my breaker bar. Let's give that a try again, guys. Love the breaker bar. Make things so much easier. All right, let me pull this guy off. Okay. All right, I got it, guys. I need to go get my brake cleaner, but this is already out. Easy, nice, right? I like that. Okay, let me go get my brake cleaner. All right, guys, we're gonna clean this up a little bit. All right, that should be enough. Let me get the new rotor. All right, this is the new rotor. I just went to the local hardware store and I grabbed the you know, some of the parts for the car. I didn't go through Toyota. All right, this is a new rotor. We're gonna put it backward. We're gonna do a little bit of brake cleaning on top of it. Like, if you want a more in-depth video, guys, I do have another video about the exact same thing, okay? It's on the channel, okay? Just flip it over. There we go. Do this side too. All right, good. I don't have my brush, guys, but this is clean enough. Let me check. It looks clean enough. Let's just do a little brake cleaner on top of there. But normally you should have a little wire brush just to do it softly. This is really clean. Okay, just a little brake dust on there, that's it. Okay, it's pretty clean, guys. That's why we're probably not gonna, you know, need the brush. But normally, if you haven't done it, should. All right, so this looks good. Now we can actually put this back in. Put those 17 back that holds it. What you should do, guys, you put some of the nuts to hold the brake caliper in place. I mean the rotor in place. All right, there you go. That way it will be easier for me to put those 17s in the back there. I didn't put any NCCs because there is some left over from the last time I did the brake. You don't want to overwhelm it, you know? Okay. All right, let's tighten these guys up. All right. Okay, you don't have to be super tight. I don't remember the spec, but like I said, the specs is in my other video, so you can look at my other video to really know the spec. All right, guys, this is it. I'm gonna give it a little bit more with my breaker bar, just to be 100%. Okay, it's good. Okay, this is perfect. All right, now that this is done, guys, we're gonna have to basically push this caliper back. I'm gonna show you how I do it. I have another way to do it, but I did it with some batteries, but I'm gonna show you another way to do it that also works. All right, what I'm going to do is, I saw somebody do it on YouTube. I'm gonna try to add his video, you know, for perfect content, because I don't want to say I did that, but I saw him do it and I thought it was a good idea. So basically what he did, he put 3 batteries like this, duct taped them, and then used the alligator clips to get basically the e-brake to go back. So let me do it right now. So basically you're gonna get number 1, number 2, make it as tight as possible so they're touching each other. Okay, and Number 3, same way. And then make sure it goes, they're still touching each other. And then the positive, make sure the positive is touching like that, and it's not touching anything else. Get away. And then for the negative, you do the same thing. Just put it right in here. Make sure it's not, all right, make sure everything is good. Make sure these two are not touching each other. I'll show you what I'm doing now. So now what we're going to do, use the alligator clip and then clip it over here, and then you should hear the motor start moving. Oh, hold on, it's going the other way. So let me flip the clips. There we go, it's going back in now. I'll zoom in, guys. Almost there. All right. I think it's already there, guys. Put it like this so it doesn't touch each other. We're gonna move this to the side somewhere in the trunk. This is ready to go, guys. Let me get the brake pads. So this is where we got the brake pad from, CarQuest. We're gonna take out these clips. We're gonna use the new clips. All right, the old clips are out. The new clips. All right, this looks good. All right, we're gonna put the new clips on. All right, they are on. Let me grab 2 brake pads, and then we're gonna use the same clip that came with the brake pads. All right. So I believe, let me double check how it goes. If I have this like this, it goes on the bottom here, and it clips in like that. Okay. So let's put this bad boy on. Okay, first brake pad is on. The next one goes like this. We're gonna put the little retainer on there too. All right, guys, so the brake pads are on. They look good. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put a little bit of grease over here. So a little bit on the front here. Some in the back too. All right, that's good. Now the brake pads are on, we can put this guy in. Just line it up with the motor. I have to push this back a little. Okay. Now we put the 2 screws that hold everything. Now let's tighten these guys up. Oh, one thing I forgot, guys. That's probably why this wasn't going back up as easy. I forgot to open the brake fluid reservoir. Let me do that now. My fault. Make sure you open it up to make it easier to push back the caliper. Okay. All right, guys. So it's turning. Let me use my other 14. Get it to go in. Okay, now guys, last thing we want to do is connect the brake, the e-brake. Boom, done. All right, there you go guys, brakes are done, pads are on, then the rotor is on. Now all I have to do is take these guys out, put the tires on, and then go to the other side. Let's go. Now that I got the car on the ground, let's tighten everything up. All right, all good. All right guys, next side. All right guys, I'm just gonna fast forward this. We're just gonna take out the tire and then basically do the exact same thing on the other side. All right, let's go. All right guys, the tire is out, so now let's go and work on the brake, okay? Now we gotta take those 214 out. All right, I got one. Oh, maybe not really. I need my 17. All right, it's moving, so I need. Got it. Got it. Now we can take out the brake caliper itself. All right, I got it, guys. Let's put it over here for now. Let's take the brake pads out completely. Whew. These guys are pretty much done. They are done. Let's put it to the side. The rear one. Oh yeah, look at that guys. There's nothing left. See? All right, let's take out that bracket. All right guys, screws are out, bracket is out. Now we can take out the rotor. There we go. Okay, a little bit of brake cleaner. Don't breathe. Don't breathe that stuff in, guys. Not good. Okay, guys. Now I got the new brake caliper, the rotors. Gonna take it out. All right, here we go. Don't put it like this to clean it. All right, now we flip it over. I'm gonna put two lug nuts to hold it in place. All right, we got two lug nuts to hold it in place. Next thing we're gonna do a little bit of cleaning on this guy here. Let's take these brackets out. These guys are fairly clean, guys. No need to be super duper clean. All right, this is ready. Now grab my bolt, put it in. All right, they're both in. All right, let's tie them up. Okay, good. All right, guys. We are golden on these guys over here. So now we gotta do, let's put these brackets on here. All right, the brackets are on. And don't forget that little clip too, guys. So this is what tells you when the brakes are done. All right, they're both on. Those good. Next, guys, we need to push this brake caliper back. Okay, same way we did it earlier. So remember my little contraption? So it's still good. So now we're gonna put the red on the bottom and the black on the top. All right, it's going the wrong way, so let's flip them up. We're gonna put this guy over here and then put the black one on the bottom. When you have the reservoir out, guys, you can even just push that with your hand. See, I'm literally just pushing with my hand. See, it's going back in. I'm gonna switch to that. This is easier. I could definitely push it with my hand, but this is easier. Okay. All right, we're done. We are done. It's all the way back in, guys. So now we can put this away. Now we can easily just put this bad boy back in here, line it up from the top and slide it in. There we go. Whew. Okay, got it. Now we put the two bolts. And let's tie everything up. Okay, we are golden, guys. Now we can take this thing out. Guys, I forgot, put a little grease, the brake grease in the front and some in the back. All right, I just forgot to do that. I just want to make sure you guys remember. So now we're ready again to put back the brake caliper. Okay, the next thing we got to do, guys, don't forget to connect back the brake. Boom, that easy. Put the tire back on. All right, guys, now that we have the rear brake done, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna re-engage the parking brake. So to do that, let me show you how to do it. What you're gonna do, You're gonna hit the brake, press the start button, start the car real quick, and then re-engage your parking brake. Wait for it to actually, there you go, wait for it to engage. Okay, now it's engaged, perfect. Now we know it's working. That means there's nothing we need to do. Since we got to do the front, the parking brake is ready to go. Now we can turn off the car. All right, okay, now let's go to the front. All right guys, now all we're gonna do to the front, we're just replacing the pad. So this should be a lot easier. So let me just set up the jack. We're gonna take out the tire and then we're gonna do the pad. All right, let's go. All right, I do have a gun, guys. I didn't use it because I don't want to make too much noise, you know, so that's why I didn't use the gun, but I do have one. Alright guys, so I'm going to turn the steering wheel toward me to make it easier for me to do the brakes. It will be easier that way. Hold that thought. Alright guys, let's take out the caliper. There you go. Alright, those rotors are still good, so we're going to keep them for now, guys. We're just going to replace the brake pads. All right, don't put it here, leave it right here now. Take out the old one. This one still has a little life left in it, but since we're here, let's replace it. Oh, maybe not. The rear is pretty much done, guys. See, not much left in there. Before we push the brake caliper back, let me check out the reservoir. All right, it's not overflowing. I still got room to do it. So for this guy, we should be able to do it manually. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna just Alright guys, so it's already in there. Now all we're gonna do, a little bit of brake cleaner, and then we're gonna put the new brake pad in. I'm gonna take out the old clips. A little bit of brake cleaner. Done. New brake clips. Put them on. Clips are on. Now we're gonna put the those little these other little clips to basically tell you when the brakes are done. Okay, so one for the front. Back one, we do the same thing. Oh my goodness, got it in. Wow, took me a little bit to get it in. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of grease, brake grease here too, guys. Right. Now we can put this caliper back in. I forgot, make sure those pistons move back and forth freely, guys. All right, let's tie this guy up. Alright guys, this guy is done. I'm going to turn the steering back to the front. I'm going to put it and we're going to put the tire back on. Alright, let's lower the car now. Okay. Alright guys, this one is done. Let me finish lowering the tire. We're gonna go to the other side. All right guys, let's take this tire out too. Now it's time to take out the brake caliper. So there's two 14 that hold it. We just unscrew them and then we can take out the caliper. Brake caliper is out. Now let's rest it over here. As you can see, those brake pads definitely needed to be replaced. Let's take out the clips that hold the brake pads, and then we're gonna clean out the rotor for a little bit with some brake cleaner, and then we're gonna start the process of putting the new pads on. I'm putting the new clips that come with the brake pads. Let's turn the steering wheel toward me so that way it's easier to work on it. Time to put the new brake pads on. It takes a little finesse, but you know, keep trying to get it to clip and it will go in. Alright guys, I finally got the brake pads on. It took a little finesse, but I got them on. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push this bottom down. Okay. Time to put the brake caliper back on where it needs to go. Just maneuver a little bit and then it should go on. Put the two screws that hold the brake caliper together and tighten them up to spec. Make sure it's tight, guys. I'm gonna put the spec in the description down below. Alright guys, last thing we gotta do is completely drop the tire on the ground. We're gonna pump the brake a couple times and test, alright? Okay guys, after you're done doing the brake, everything is on the ground. So what I do, pump the brake a couple times until it's hard, right? That's good. That's very good. Then you start the car Yep, make sure it's, you know, pump it a couple times. There you go, all the way down. Do it again. Good, okay. As you can see, I put the thing back. Now pump it a couple times, make sure it's hard, so that should be good. That is good, that is good. Basically guys, you are done. Once that is done, go drive the car and then mash your brake a couple times. Slow, fast, hard, soft, just to get a feel of it. So that's it guys, there's nothing else for you to do. So take it slow for the, you know, just a little bit until the brakes kind of wear itself out and then sits properly. But beside that guys, we are all done. Like and subscribe, comment down below and tell me what you think. Until the next time, peace.